So number 31. Given that 2x plus 7 is a factor of 2x squared plus 3x minus 14, find the other factor. So it is better you just solve this quadratic equation, that is, just factorize this quadratic equation. So if you have factorized this, you will know the other factor. Now factorize 2x squared plus 3x minus 14. You can watch my video on factorization for better understanding, but we'll just factorize this normal. So first you need product and you need sum. So what is product? Product means multiplication. What is sum? Sum means addition. So to get the product, you multiply the first term by the last term. So that is 2 times minus 14. That is minus 28. That is minus 28 s squared. So why the sum is the middle number? So the sum is the middle term. So that is plus 3s. Now what are the two numbers you will multiply that you will get minus 28? If you add the same number, you get plus 3. So we have 28. Now I said we're using this method to know all the factors. So 2 in 28, that is 14. 2 again, 2 in 14, that's 7. That means 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 7 is 28. So between 4 and 7, you can get 3. So the two numbers we'll use will be 4 and 7. So that means we have 2x squared plus 4s plus 7s minus 3s, because we have minus 28. So that means 4 minus 4s. That means 7 times minus 4 will be equals to minus 28, and 7 minus 4 will be equals to 3. So take note. So then minus 14. So put it in bracket 2. So this will be 2x squared plus 7s minus 4s plus 14. Anytime you open bracket in front of minus, this next sign will change, so that minus times plus will give you minus. Now what is common in these brackets? So x is common. And remember, I said anything that is common, divide the rest by that thing. So x is common, so divide the rest by x. So minus 2 is common here. That will be 4s over 2 plus 14 over 2. So s will cancel out s. So we have 2s left. S cancel s plus 7 minus 2 again. 2 cancel. That is 2s plus 7. That is 2 here 1, 2 here 7. So now this bracket and this bracket are the same. Take 1. That is 2s plus 7. Now take the outside number also. So that is x minus 2. So you will see we have the two factors now. So that means 2s plus 7 and s minus 2. So the other factor is x minus 2. So that means the correct option is C. So they gave us this 2s minus 7. This is it here. So this other factor is s minus 2 is here. So if you don't do it this way, you can also use long division method to do this. So that's another method. So before long division, we can still use short method of factorizing quadratic equation. So 2s plus minus 14. Now what are the two numbers we got here? The two numbers that will give us products. Product is minus 28s squared. Sum is plus 3s. So what are the two numbers we use? The two numbers are plus 7 and minus 3. So that means our factor is, as our answer normally will be 2x is equal to minus 7. Just reverse the sign. Remember how we got these two is the two numbers that you multiply that will give you minus 28. The same two numbers you add that you get plus 3. So that means reverse the sign of the two numbers. So this will be minus 7, or s is equals to plus 3, as in reverse the sign. So the coefficient of our question is 2. Since the coefficient is 2, we are dividing the two results by 2. So if you divide the two results, yes, sorry, this is 4. This is 4. Yeah. As in the two numbers are plus 7 and minus 4. So that 7 times minus 4 will give you minus 28. And 7 minus 4 will give you 3. So those are the two numbers. So reverse their sign. So if you reverse the sign, so this plus will turn to minus here. And this minus will turn to plus here, like that. Now the coefficient of our question is 2. So divide the two results by 2. So x from here cross multiply. So we have 2s is equals to minus 7, or s is equals to 2. So now bring this 7 in. So this will be 2s plus 7. Now bring this 2 also in, as in to this side. So that will be s minus 2. So now with this 2, we have the other factor also. So if you don't do it this way, you can also use long division method. So you still get it. So now we have 2s squared plus 3s minus 14. So we have 2s plus 7 will be outside. So if this is a factor now, that is 2s plus 7 is a factor. So to do this, you will say this 2s squared divided by this 2x. So that is 2s squared divided by 2s. You see 2 will cancel out, 1s will go, it will remain x. So 2s squared divided by 2s is x. So now this s will multiply these two results. So this s will multiply these two results. So that will be s times 2x. So that will be 2s squared. Again, s times 7, that is 7s. So that is plus 7s. Now subtract. So 2s squared minus 2s squared, 0. That is 2s squared minus 2s squared, 0. Again, 3s minus 7s. So 3 minus 7, that is minus 4x. Then bring this 14 down. Again, minus 4s divided by 2s. That is minus 4s divided by 2s. S will cancel out. 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So the result is minus 2. So write the minus 2 here. So now this minus 2 times this 2s again. So that will be minus 4s. Then minus 2 times plus 7. That will be minus 14. So subtract. So minus 4 minus minus 4. That is minus times minus plus. Minus 4s plus 4s, 0. Again, minus 14s plus 14s also, 0. So that means you have 0. Yeah, so your remainder is 0. So this is the factor now, quotient. So your quotient here is equals to x minus 2. And this is the other factor, which is also c. That's the other factor. So choose any method you like. If you don't do it like this, you can also use synthetic division. Let's say we have this. Now the question is 2x squared plus 3x minus 14, and the factor is 2x plus 7. Now make this factor equal 0, then find x. So that means 2x is equals minus 7. S is equals minus 7 over 2, as in this. So write that number out, minus 7 over 2. Now the coefficient of each term here, write it out. So we have 2, 3, minus 14, as in 2, 3, minus 14. So now we use synthetic division. So this 2, write it first. Now 7 minus 7 over 2 times 2 is what? So that will give you minus 7 over 2 times 2. You see that 2 will cancel out 2. So that will be minus 7. So add these two together. Add 3 minus 7. That is minus 4. Again, minus 7 over 2 times minus 4. So that will be minus 7 over 2 times minus 4. 2 here 1, 2 here 2. Minus 7 times 2, that is minus 14. So this will be minus 14. Minus times minus plus. So this will be plus 14. So add it again. So you get 0. So that means this is the remainder. Why this is your quotient. So quotient here will be 2s minus 4. But the coefficient of our question is 2. So far the coefficient of your question is to divide the two results by 2. So that will give you s minus 2. So that is another way of getting the answer. So the correct option is C. So that is the other factor. Now let's see the next question. Number 32. So 32. Simplify 1 over s minus 3 minus 3 brackets s minus 1 divided by s square minus 9. So to simplify this, the LCM is s square minus 9. Let me break that further. So we have 1 over s minus 3 minus 3 brackets s minus 1 divided by, this is s minus 3 s plus 3. How is it like that? If you have s square minus 9, that is the same thing as s square minus 3 square. So this is difference of 2 square, and that is s minus 3 s plus 3. So you can see the LCM is this together, because we can find s minus 3 here. So that means the LCM is s minus 3 s plus 3. So now s minus 3 in this LCM, it remains s plus 3. So s plus 3 times 1, this is s plus 3 minus everything here in this is still 1 times this, so that is 3s minus 1. So this 3 minus 3 will open the bracket, or the 3 should open the bracket. So this will becomes s plus 3, then minus 3s plus 3, because minus 3 times s minus 3s, again minus 3 times minus 1, that's plus 3. Everything over s square minus 3 square. So how is it like that? Because I change this back to a difference of 2 square. So now x minus 3s, so that will give you minus 2x, then plus 3 plus 3, that is plus 6, divided by, so I have to write this back in this form. So that will be s minus 3 s plus 3. So I'm changing it so you can be familiar with difference of 2 square. That is difference of 2 square. So now from here, from this result, what is common? Yeah, minus 2 is common. So this will remain s minus 3. That is minus 2 times s, that is minus 2s. Minus 2 times minus 3, that is plus 6. So everything divided by s minus 3 s plus 3. So s minus 3 will cancel out. So it remains minus 2 over s plus 3. So that is the final answer. That means the correct option is B. So let's say the next one. Let's say the next question. Which of the following number lines represent the inequalities? 2 is less than or equals to s is less than 9. So I have positive results. So if this is 0, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 is less than or equals to s, so there's a line come out from there. Because it's less than or equals to, you have to shade this will not be open. Then is less than or equals to s, and s is less than 9. So that will be open throughout. As in, draw a straight line from here like this. Now if this is less than or equals to also, I'll shade that part, but it's open now, so this is it. So the correct option is, if you look at it, is A. So it's closed here and it's open here. So this is X in the middle. So the correct option is A. Option A. So now let's do another one. 34. So let's do the next one. So for an inequalities for a distance d meter which is more than 18, that is greater than 18 but not more than 23, but d is less than or equals to 23, that is not more than 23. So yeah, it means since d is greater than 18, that means 18 should be less than d, and d is less than or equals to 23. So that is a combined inequalities. So the correct answer is B. So let's see another number. That's 5. So find the equation whose roots are given, whose roots are minus 8. So let alpha to be equals to minus 8 and beta to be equals to 5. So find the equation whose roots are minus 8 and 5. So alpha is minus 8, beta is plus 5. So now sum of the roots alpha plus beta, that is minus 8 plus 5, that is minus 3. Then alpha beta, that is product of the roots, minus 8 times 5, that is minus 40. So now the general formula is s square minus alpha plus beta s plus alpha beta is equals to 0. So that is the general formula. So now the equation will be s square minus alpha plus beta, that is minus 3, s plus alpha beta, that is minus 40 equals 0. So this is s square plus 3s minus 40 equals 0, because minus times minus is plus. So this is the correct answer. So the correct answer is D. So let's see another number. Now make t the subject of the formula. So we have k is equals to m root t minus p divided by r. So to make t subject's formula, divide through by m. So clear what you have at the back of your root. So that means k over m is equals to root t minus p divided by r. So we divide through by m. So the m is now under k. So square both sides. To square both sides, so this will be k over m square is equals to root t minus p divided by r, everything square. So this square will cancel these roots. So this will becomes k square over m square is equals to t minus p divided by r. So we are looking for t. So cross multiply. So we have m square t minus p equals rk square. So now this m square will open the bracket here. So we have m square t minus m square p is equals to rk square. So now m square t will be equals to rk square plus m square p. That is, take this one to the other side, it will becomes plus. So t is equals to rk square plus m square p divided by m square, because we are looking for t, so divide both sides by m square. So this is t. So the correct answer is option B. Now if you look at it, they wrote pm square, which is m square p, so it's the same thing. So that means this is t equals rk square pm square divided by m square, as in like that. So answer is B. Another number at 7. So this one is solve the equation 3y square is equals to 27y. So to solve this, we have 3y square minus 27y equals 0. So bring this in. So to be minus 27y. What's common here? 3 is common. Y is also common. And I told you, anything that is common, always divide by that thing. So minus 27y over 3y equals 0. So 3y will go here, it remains y. So we have 3y into y, 3 here, 3 here, 9. So y cancel out 2. So it's equal to 0. So I'll have 3y equals 0, or y minus 9 equals 0. So y equals 0 over 3, or y equals 9. So take this to the other side. So that means y equals 0 or y equals 9. So that's the answer. So answer is 0 or 9. So the correct answer is B, 0 or 9. So let's see another one. The last question. This one is find the value of x such that the expression 1 over s plus 4 over 3s minus 5 over 6s plus 1 is equal to 0. So to find the value of s for which all this expression equals 0, so this one will now be over 1. So what's the LCM of everything like this? So LCM of everything is 6x. Now LCM of s, 3s, 6s and 1. Everything LCM is 6s. Now multiply everything. This 0 2 is over 1. Multiply each by 6s. As in multiply each term by 6s equals 0 over 1 times 6s. So s cancel out s here. So this remains 6 plus s cancel s. 3 here 1, 3 here 2. 4 times 2. So that will be 8. Minus 6s cancel out 6s. So this will be minus 5. Plus 1 times 6s. 6s equals 0. Because 0 times anything is 0. So now 8 minus 5, 3. 3 plus 6, 9. So this is 9 plus 6s is equals to 0. So that means 6s is equals to minus 6. Minus 9. So s is equals to minus 9 over 6. So s is equals to minus 3 over 2. Because 3 here 3, 3 here 2. Or s is equals to minus 1 whole number 1 over 2. So we have solved all the questions.